Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu takes aim at an emerging nuclear agreement between the United States and Iran, describing it as a direct threat to world peace.
With more, we turn to Paul Yee at the News Center. Paul, Netanyahu made these comments during his controversial address to U.S. lawmakers. What else did he have to say?
Well, Netanyahu argued the proposed deal will not only help Iran develop nuclear weapons, but it will also spark a nuclear arms race in the Middle East. Meanwhile, U.S. President Barack Obama dismissed the warnings and said the Prime Minister offered no other viable alternative. Arirang's Park Ji-won has more.
Speaking before the U.S. Congress on Tuesday, Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu stressed that the current nuclear negotiations between the U.S. and Iran will only help Iran develop nuclear weapons capability.
This deal has two major concessions. One, leaving Iran with a vast nuclear program. And two, lifting the restrictions on that program in about a decade.
The Israeli Prime Minister also warned the deal will spark a fresh nuclear arms race in the Middle East, threatening stability in the region. The speech received loud applause from Republican lawmakers, but Obama's fellow Democratic lawmakers expressed their discontent with the speech, and dozens boycotted the speech.
The invitation and the speech set a dangerous precedent whereby congressional leaders from one party can invite a foreign politician to publicly oppose the policies of the sitting president on the House floor.
President Obama defended the position of his administration, saying the Israeli Prime Minister didn't offer any viable alternatives.
If we're successful in negotiating, then in fact this will be the best deal possible to prevent Iran from obtaining a nuclear weapon. Nothing else comes close.
Obama refused to meet Netanyahu as the Israeli Prime Minister is facing an upcoming election later this month, and the visit could be seen as interference. Despite the Israeli Prime Minister's rejection of the deal, the U.S. and Iran are continuing their nuclear talks in Switzerland. The U.S. hopes to prevent Iran from obtaining a nuclear weapon in exchange for a gradual lifting of economic sanctions. Park Ji-won, Arirang News.